Hi guys, well don't adjust your sets, yes it is me, and today it's very warm. It's about 70, 72, 73 degrees. It's absolutely sweltering, and wearing that lumberjack shirt, or one of them lumberjack shirts that I've got, it's just not cricket. At the moment I've got my short sleeve shirts on, and I've even got short pants on. Oh, that took some doing, lifting my leg up. I was just going to say something else then. No, I'm not going to say it. I should do, just for a bit of a giggle, but no. Alright, go on, I was get my leg over. Pack it in. Anyway, yeah, so you don't need to adjust your screens. Yeah, I have changed my shirt just for today. When the weather gets a bit colder, I'll be back in my lumberjack shirts, no question of a doubt. But I've got 5 clips to show you today. I've just seen my mate, that magpie that I rescued. He's on the shed. In fact, you're going to see him in the video. The first thing, what I'm going to show you is my leeks. I lifted my leeks up. I've got some Thermidor, Germador and some Marco. Now I'm not lifting my elephant garlic just yet. I'll lift them next week. But these ones, have something very strange has happened to them. I've got an idea what's caused it. I'll tell you at the end of the video, but let's show you what's happened to me garlic. Every one of them, it's the same thing. It's very strange.
Guys, I'm just lifting my garlic up here and I've just noticed that I've never seen this before. Look at this here. We've got cloves here. Now there's the stem going in the ground. We've got cloves here. So we'll lift this one up. Yeah, there's that. I mean, the garlic's all right at the bottom, but what's this here? Hey, so maybe someone can explain what's going on there. It's like a double germinate, well, it's like a double growing here, but it's halfway up the bloody stem. It's yeah, very peculiar. All you garlic heads out there might be able to explain what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to lift all these garlic up. They're all the same here. Look, there's another one. Look at this one here. Again, we've got a growth here. Pull that one up. And the garlic's not too bad. Right, so I'm going to pull all the garlic up out of here, tidy this bed up. We'll move on to the shallots later, and we'll harvest all the shallots as well. I'll show you the shallots when we're done. But if you know what's going on there with this garlic, leave a comment there. So there's the cloves, and we've got garlic up here as well. Weird. Let's tidy this up now. The garlic's terrible. But then again, at least we got some garlic. But that's strange the way that garlic is. We'll have a closer look at that in a bit, but I'm just going to get the hoe now and just go through here. The next thing we'll be doing is lifting up the shallots, and they've done exceptionally well. What we've just done there is give it a little hoe. Looks like it's going to rain in the next 20 minutes. So what we do want to is for the water to penetrate deep. At the moment, with it being a crust on the top, it's not been able to penetrate as deeply as I would like. However, I will be back shortly in a bit to lift the what's it called, it's out there, the shallots, and they have done well. So again, I'll hoe it down. Then all what will be in that bed is some sabroon banana shallots and some celery. I've got a few cabbages that we can stick in there, but yeah, the garlic that we took out, very strange garlic, but even so, we got some garlic, and we still got the garlic over there, and I don't know what that's going to look like. We'll wait with bated breath with that. But the first things first, let's get these shallots out. I'll show you what they look like in a moment. I just need to find something to stick them in, and like I say, it looks like it's going to rain, so we may have to hold off for an hour or two. Well guys, I should have kept my gob shut, shouldn't I, with the shallots, but I had the foresight to hold the bed what I've just took that garlic out of, so at least the rain will soak in there, and when I come to put something else in there tomorrow, that's if it's not raining, you know. But we'll have to put the shallots on hold for today. I'm just heading off home. There's not nothing I can do at the moment. Like I say, we've got the rain. The wipers are going there. Pile of wood chip there for anyone who wants it. And horse manure. Oh! Just saw something very interesting. Can't say, but hey ho. Anyway, just driving off now. There's a speed limit on this allotment. It's about the speed I'm doing about 2-3 miles an hour. Any faster than that, you can get kids running out the sides of the plot straight under your wheel. The last thing you want to do is run some bugger over. If I see anyone going any faster, they're in trouble. Like I say, maximum speed limit 5 miles an hour, but we like to go slower on here if we can. Anyway, we're heading up to the entrance now. This is where we're going. We're off home. We'll be back much later. Some crazy buggers still on. Some horse manure there. There the pearly gates, and that's where I'm heading, guys. So I'll see you back here later, and we'll get them shallots sorted out. So as you saw, we cleared the bed, we cleared the garlic. I've never seen garlic like that before. Every single one of them. You've got the cloves on the bottom, and then at about 8 inches up, 6 inches up, you've got more cloves. Maybe someone might have an idea of the reason why that's happened. However, I seem to think it was where I was burning. I was earlier in the year, around about the start of March, as you remember, we burnt the old shed, didn't we? And I brought the new shed around and put it into its place. Well, all that ash is sprinkled on that bed. Now, it's done nothing to the shallots, but I think it might have had something to do with the garlic. Because that's where the biggest concentration of ash was on the bed. So anyway, let me know what you think's caused it. But it's still the garlic was okay, and it can be used. I really should have got the garlic in 2-3 months earlier, to be quite honest with you, and you know, overwintered it. But with not being able to move the shed across, that was the problem. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to show you, which was the shallots, they did really well. Same bed, and then you're going to see me clean the bed up, and we'll have a look at the shallots after we've lifted them. So, in the video, I think I call them golden oregano. It's golden gourmet shallots. I do make a point of putting it up in the screen as I say it, and the other shallots with the red sun. What was happening was I was messing about with my golden oregano at the front of the plot, my herbs, and you know, got confused there. But anyway, let's not explain too much. Let's show you these shallots and how well they did. Well guys, we had a real big downpour on here last night, and that's why we left there, but at least this has all got a good drink of water. These are all soaked. These are called golden oregano, nice shallots. I mean, really nice shallots them. And if we look over here, you got the red sun ones. Let's lift these up. You know, Got a big bunch of them here. This is just off one. This is what one's produced, and these are golden sun, I think they're called. A red sun, sorry. So you got red sun there, and these oh god, what did I just say they were? Golden Gourmet. So anyway, we've got a lot to harvest, so I'm going to clear them all away now and put them into. I've got a bag there for the time being, but we really need to dry them off in the cold frame or somewhere like that. But yeah, then we'll tidy this bed up and I'll show you it all nice and tidy when we're done. So first things first, let's pull all these shallots out, and like I said, there's quite a lot of them too. Like I say, these shallots are really good. These are called Red Sun, and there's quite a lot of weeds in there, guys, but they'll all be gone in about 20 minutes or so. We're just going to clear all these lot up now, and we'll continue cleaning the bed up. But yeah, some lovely shallots there. Roots perfect on them. No diseases that I can see anyway. So we'll pick all the big ones, which is quite a lot, most of them, to be quite honest with you. So there we go, guys. I've got 2 buckets of shallots. I'm just going to tidy this bed up now, and we'll be right back. So I'm going to just spread this in here now. Yeah, that's one bed almost prepared for the cabbages, the collies, broccoli, curly kale, cone cabbage, pointy cabbage. I've got quite a lot of them there. They're in my cold frame at the moment. I'm just ironing them off. It'll take about another week or so, week and a half, and then in the bed they'll go here, and wherever we take, whatever we take out, I've got enough to do at least 3 more beds, so we'll be getting another crop this year, hopefully later on. Well, there you go, 2 buckets of shallots there, and they're really good shallots as well, these. I mean, these are the Red Sun, and these are the Golden Gourmet. You can see the difference. These are white, these are red. And I'm just going to stick them in the shed for the time being. We'll put them in the cold frame and dry them out a bit more, and then we can clean them up and well, store them away. They store pretty well. But these are done, and if I swing the camera up there,
As you can see, this has all been done now. So anyway, it's going to start raining in the next half hour or two. That's what I've been told. And you look up there, you can see the clouds gathering. So hopefully that bed there I get another soaking. I think I'll put some bloodfish and bone in there before I go as well. I've got some in the greenhouse, so I'm going to dig some out. We've put the net over the bed just to stop the birds from getting into the bed and taking the Gourmet pellets. We have folded them in. When it rains, I'll wash them in. But we don't want the birds picking up the pellets, so I just put the nets over there just to protect them. Again, we sometimes use slug pellets. However, we don't never put anywhere where the birds or anything, hedgehogs or anything like that can get at them. In fact, the only place really I put slug pellets is inside that frame there. It's completely encased, and the only thing what's inside there is the lettuces, and the slugs absolutely hammer them every year. So if I don't put the pellets in there, I'll lose all my lettuce. However, the birds can't get in, so there's not a problem. But I've put the net over there just to stop the birds getting at the actual Gourmet. I will be putting some bloodfish and bone in here, and then I'm going to put some cabbages and what have you. I've not decided exactly what I'm going to put in, but I've got a selection of things to go in here. So as you saw there, we've got two big 30-litre buckets of them, and they do store really well. I mean, I've still got Shallots from last year, and it's perfectly fine. I find if you put them in them onion bags and let the air get into them, they breathe, and they store a lot better. And I will be putting my onions into them bags as well, along with my Shallots. I've still got a load of Zabroon banana Shallots, what are just starting to come up now. So yeah, we'll have a look at them when they're ready. But the next clip I'm going to show you is my onions, and you're going to actually see some weeds. You don't normally see weeds on my plot, but you're going to see a load of them in this one. It's simply because I never lifted the nets off the onions, and I just let the weeds run wild underneath the nets. But you'll get I'm going to show you what the onions look like, and I'll show you me cleaning the bed up, getting it all prepared for the... Oh, what's this? Nigel, he's just sent me a very good message, a very good bit of news here. I'll tell you more at the end of the video about that. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you these onions, what we lifted. Well, like I said, we're going to lift the nets off now. I'm going to get at some of these onions. I've got these gloves on. Just found these in my shed. Must have about 50 pairs of them. But yeah, the onions we're getting around about this stamp here, so you know they're good onions. These, don't get me wrong. I'm complaining about my onions, but the reason why I'm complaining is because of all the weeds. I can't see the buggers for the weeds, so the weeds are going in that bag. Onions in this in the box what we got here, and the onions are going this thing. So let's get stuck in. Well guys, we took all the weeds out of the bed here. They're all in this bag. Here's I just put one bucket of spuds into the shed. These are the sort of, did I say spuds, onions? These are the onions. They're about that size. Nothing special. But at least they're onions. What we'll be doing is getting the hoe in here, getting the rake it all flat, and not too sure what we're going to put in here, but celeriac will be coming out very shortly. Couple for me, and the rest will go to the food bank, I would imagine. I'll let them have it. It's not too bad, but yeah, these onions I'm just going to put in the shed now. And then we'll continue down here doing this bed, clear the weeds out of here as well when we take the celeriac out. But yeah, bloody bag of weeds, almost as many weeds as the
as there is bloody onions. There's my Lucifer doing wonderfully. As you can see, the apples there, everywhere you look. Gonna have a bumper crop again this year of Bramleys. But anyway, we've got the onions out, that's the main thing. And we'll go through this with a rate later on when we take these things out here. Well, we just give the bed a quick hoeing because I do believe it's going to rain later on, and as you can see, it's bone dry. And well, now we've broke the surface up. What happens is when you're growing onions and what have you, it forms a like an hard crust on top of the soil, so the rain just runs off it. However, if you do what like I do, hoe it all the time, the crust doesn't have a chance to form. However, this bed has, because it's had netting over it. So I've just broke it up, hoping that it's going to rain, and the rain can penetrate really deeply into the bed rather than running off the bed, only penetrating like 5 or 6 milli. You know, you get an hour's rain and you probably get about 10 milli of penetration into your bed if you've not hoed it. Whereas if you hoe it, the rain will seep between the fine particles and it'll go deeper, and if it rains long enough, it'll penetrate up to about 8-9 inches. So when you come along to put cabbages and what have you in, basically my job's already done. But like I said, I've just gone over this. As you can see, it's very, very fine. I'll put some bloodfish and bone in here as well before I go home. When it rains, that'll wash it into the bed as well, and when I hoe it tomorrow again, rejuvenate the bed itself. I might even throw some chicken manure in here as well and just give that a quick turn over and turn it into it, and then we can put something else into it. The celeriac down there, we'll be taking that out probably tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight, too much faffing about. We've already just took a big tub of them onions and put them in the shed. We've got to put that one in shed yet. And well, that's the weeds what we've taken out. Now the onions themselves, they're about, I say 3.5 inches across. They're not massive, you know what I mean? But then again, growing your own onions always tastes a lot nicer. So anyway, with that, I'm going to give me a good wash, and then we're out of here until tomorrow morning. And like I say, we'll probably take that celeriac out. So, see you in a bit, folks. Job here is almost complete. So the onions are like 3 to 3.5 inches. You know, they looked okay. There was no bottom rot or out like that. There was, you know, but there was covered in weeds. So we cleared the bed off, and what I'm going to do now, I've got a selection of cabbages, collies, broccolis and what have you, and they're in the cold frame here at the side hardening off. In fact, I'm going to show them you now. Well guys, what you're looking at here, cabbages, there's purple cone cabbage, then there's we've got Savoy cabbage, we've got greyhound cabbage, we've got curly kale, cauliflowers, we've got broccoli. And in that far one down there, we got a surprise because I'm not too sure what they are. They could be collies. However, they might be, what I'm trying to think of now, Brussels sprouts. Let's have a closer look. Maybe someone can identify the leaves, because all the brassicas look pretty much the same. They might be collies. But anyway, we won't know until we put them in. But as you see, we've got quite a selection here to go into the beds. I'll be putting them in a week or two, just let them get a little bit bigger. We've still got this calandria to stick in as well. We've got trays, a couple of trays here needs to go in. This is my cold frame.
I've got a net over it to protect from the wood pigeons, because the wood pigeons are seeing that it'd be like caviar to them. So we've got a net over it, and I've left the lid open overnight, so let some air get to them. But yeah, that's my cold frame. The lid lifts off. It's just all it is a few strips of wood, a bit of plywood. If you look how it's shaped, like a boomerang, and to make the apex on the thing when you shut it, and that's all it is really. A couple of inches, well, 3 inches, and it sits on some scaffolding planks. So, oh, and this the mesh was taken off one of these plastic polytunnels what you can get from Wilkie's. Apparently in the winds, a friend of mine had his just all the frame destroyed, and he had this, and he was going to chuck it away. I said, oh, give it here, I'll make something out of this. And that has been on there for about 3-4 years. You probably go back about 3 years, maybe 4, you'll see this suddenly appear. You'll see me making this. But yeah, it does work really well, and it's great for hardening off all the veg, and that's what's happening here. So them are all going into the spaces that I've actually I've removed all the onions and what have you. I've put some grow more in. I've got some bloodfish and bone. I will put that in before I put the cabbages and what have you in. Probably put some lime in there as well around the roots. Help prevents club root and what have you. So that'd be well worth doing that. So the next thing I'm going to show you is I was actually lifting some raspberries yesterday. Let me show you these raspberries. Well guys, don't know if you can see the raspberries there, but we've got about 4 or 5 of these punnets, and yeah, these go great with smoothies. These are what the girls use them for. However, I'm going to have to take a few of these out of there, because if you get too many on top, what they do, they'll squash down before we even had a chance to eat them. Well, as you saw there, we've just been picking some raspberries, and yeah, these make some nice smoothies when I get home for the girls. The girls love these, and these are absolutely plastered with them. There's loads more just starting to ripen now, and I've not picked them all. I've only picked a few, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, nice little harvest of raspberries there. Can't be bad. All the strawberries have all gone, and unfortunately I couldn't show you me lifting them because someone pinched them. Just as it was all ready to be taken, come on, and they were all gone, unfortunately. But I hope whoever took them enjoyed them anyway. There's a lot of runners there which I'll be putting on shortly, but yeah, at least I didn't get the raspberries, and still got all the red currants and black currants to lift off yet. So happy days. So yeah, the raspberries were fantastic. I actually made some jam out of them. It's dead simple to make jam. You get your fruit, equal amount of fruit and sugar, and to make everything, bind everything, you stick a couple of lemons, just the juice of the lemons, nothing else, and give it a stir. Stick it in your sterilised jar, and you've got jam. So I was going to make smoothies, but they've still got a load of raspberries there that they've not ate. and yeah, so I made some jam out of it. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to show you is me Atlantic Giant. Now, I've been looking high and low for a plant, couldn't get one anywhere. I actually had some, but I abused them, they died, and I thought there was something else, and I just left them. I would have known what they were at the start off. I would have never let them, just left them. But anyway, we lost them, so I've been looking high and low to get a plant. No one had one. When my friend Lindsay come to me rescue with a single seed, she must think I'm some sort of a genius. One seed she gave me. However, that one seed, I've actually got it to germinate, and in the last 2 weeks it's about yay big. What you're going to see in the videos, I'm putting it into the compost bin. I have got a cunning plan to get a big pumpkin. Whether it's going to beat everybody's or not, I don't know. We've got to get it to grow first, and well, I'm going to show you me putting this in, but what faffing about we had putting it in. Everything's been against me getting this pumpkin off to a start, and as you'll see straight away in the video what happened. Well, as you can see, we've got an Atlantic Giant. Now, my friend Lindsay, I was asking around for an Atlantic Giant, to see if anyone's got one of these plants, what they could give me. No one had one. Anyway, Lindsay come up with a seed for me, and I planted the seed about 2-3 weeks ago, as you saw me doing, and this is the result, and it's looking better than most of the pumpkins on here at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is transplant this into my compost bin. I'm going to show you me doing that now. We have a cunning plan to get a decent pumpkin, and you're going to see how we're going to achieve this hopefully later on in the year. That's if it survives. Well guys, we're down at the composting bin, and this is it. It's inside here. There's horse manure, there's chicken manure, there's all sorts of stuff in here. I've just took the lid, stuck it up there, and this is the plant. This is where we're going to put it. So what I'm going to do now is set the camera up and show you me doing this, and you can hear it's just starting to rain. Just typical, when we come to do this it starts to bloody rain. But I'm going to get it in now because it won't take 2 minutes, so give us a second. We'll get this camera on the tripod and we'll be right back. Well guys, we've had to put that pumpkin on hold for a moment or two. This is the rain, look at it bouncing down. We've actually got a bit of thunder and lightning in amongst all this as well. And yeah, I've just run into my shed here just to get away from the worst of it. It's a shower and it'll pass in the next couple of minutes. When it does, we'll be back out there and we'll get that pumpkin planted, that Atlantic Giant. But yeah, bloody rain. Yeah, so I think it's stopped now. Or it's like I say, it's intermittent. So I'm going to hang on until it stops, then we'll be back out there and get that thing planted. Everything's stopping me, trying to stop me planting that pumpkin. I don't know. Second attempt to get this planted. Everywhere's completely soaking wet, but I'm going to set the camera up now and show you me putting this in and show you this cunning plan that I've got. So here we go. I'm going to tip the plant out in the pot. Get it, some nice roots there. And it's just placing it in. Right. So, you might think, what's all the palaver? Well, there's the palaver, guys. What's this here? We shove this in the ground here, hang on. This is how I know we're going to get this thing to do really well. This is a... Let me take the camera off the stand and I can show you a bit more clearly. So, there's a pipe and this is what it's connected to. This is my IVC water tank and it's full to the top, and we're just giving it a good watering in now. So there's where the tap is, and what I can do is just sit it on trickle, so it's just little droplets coming out every now and again. Although we don't even need to do that. What I'll just do, like I said, I'm just watering around the base of it at the moment. I think that's enough water in there for now, and it's started to rain again. So yeah, there's my cunning plan. I've got this hose pipe connected to my IVC water tank here, and we're not going to be short of any water whatsoever, so it's going to get all the water it needs. And once it starts to grow out of control, I've got a brick here, so the brick's going to sit there, and it's right on top of the root system. So all I have to do is turn the tap on, and then get a good drink of water. Right, I'm going to turn the tap off now before it drowns. There you go, the water's turned off. That's going to sit like that perfectly for now, and yeah, I reckon we're going to get a really cool pumpkin from this later on in the year. So I'll keep you posted on it, guys. So there's my Atlantic giant pumpkin in my compost bin, ready to rock and roll. So it's bring it, Lindsay. We're having a bit of a competition. So after all that rain and what have you, we managed to get it in. Did you like the cunning plan with the hose pipe from the IVC right on the roots? So we can constantly we can let it grow exponentially all over everywhere. It's not a problem, and we can still water it right on the roots. So if I don't get a pumpkin, I'll be disappointed. Anyway, that's it really. However, I did say I got a message there where I was talking to you off Nigel, and what it was to say was a bit of good news for a change. Sean from the Art channel has got his channel. Channel back. That's great news. It really is. I think that'd be the worst nightmare. Waking up, turning your computer on, and finding your channel's been taken down, and not knowing the reason why. I think it's probably very stressful for Sean this last day or two, but thankfully he's got his channel back. I'm really chuffed for him, and then Nigel's just sent me a message there saying that, so that's great news. Anyway, that's it. I've talked long and hard and long enough, and I've Bobby dazzled you with this shirt. I don't think you'll see this one again, although you might see me using it to clean the windows on my car. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.